Hi, I'm Harvard Jarvis, reporting from the incredibly beautiful Paradise Coast in sunny Naples, Florida. This isn't Naples, Jerry. This is Hudson, Jerry. 200 miles north of where we're supposed to be. What is wrong with you? I can't believe this. This isn't even a microphone. It's a flashlight, Jerry. God. Hi, I'm Harvard Jarvis, reporting from the incredibly beautiful Paradise Coast in sunny Naples, Florida. Or as some people call it, the little teeny tiny city by the bay with a beach on it. Oh, they don't call it that anymore? Oh, they've never called it that. Who's writing this? Jerry, did you write this? Some people say the Paradise Coast is so beachy that it's talked about behind its back. They call it the beach blanket sub-capital of Florida. Beautiful Paradise Coast in Naples, Florida. If it had a mother, it would be a son of a beach. Jerry, this is dumb. This is so dumb. What are we even doing here? It's obvious to see that this is not your grandmother's beach. It's your great-grandmother's beach. The Paradise Coast, named after the legendary craps player known as Leroy Paradise Marshall. Or as some people call it, the hot dog of beaches. Get it? Because it's delicious. Okay, this is ridiculous. The city within a city with a bay and a beach. You're making me look like a fool. All of you. The Paradise Coast has many things to offer, including a vast array of locally owned boutiques, fantastic restaurants serving delicious food, beautiful scenery, these fish, boat rentals, a fabulous mall, a flourishing nightlife, and, what are those things called? Curly meat fish. Whoa, what the hell was that? That tree looks pretty nice. And this woman, who clearly has her finger directly on the pulse of fashion. Which brings me to my first interview with the owner of Luxe Boutique, Sally Handbags Johnson. Hi, Sally. Okay, Sally, it says here that people call you Sally Handbags Johnson.
Yeah, sometimes.
Is it because you have bags for hands?
What?
Do you have bags for hands?
Do I have handbags?
No, do you literally have bags for hands?
Probably because I make my own handbags in the store.
See, I just don't understand why people would call you Sally Handbags Johnson unless you had bags for hands.
Again, I don't have bags for hands, but I do make my own handbags, and it's kind of funny. Here they call me handbags because of my handbags, but back home it's because I stole handbags.
It was then I realized I was sharing company.
I'm sorry, what are you doing?
I'm sorry. It was then I realized I was sharing
this.
company
Literally
with an absolute monster.
Okay, no,
Aside from your horribly, horribly monstrous criminal past, you do have to admit that having bags for hands would be pretty cool. Right?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Are we going to talk about my store, or are we going to...
That's not a very fair question to ask.
Wait, what?
Moving on. Sally, what's that?
Oh, that is a new line of handmade jewelry from an artist in Austin, Texas.
No, that. Would you care to explain why you would have something like that in your store?
No.
Fair enough. So H bags. That's just what they put on the card. I'm sorry for that. Jerry, did you write this?
I'm sorry.
You're fired, Jerry.
I don't like that. Hold on. Let me see.
Anyway, Sally, what would you say your favorite part? Oh my God, Jerry, what?
Put a hold on it.
Put a hold on what? Firing you?
Yeah.
Okay, how long?
For 10 minutes.
I don't think so.
Hold on.
Okay, talk me into it. What do you have to say?
That.
That's it? The entirety of the English language. And that was gross. You're definitely fired now. You're absolutely fired. I'm sorry, Sally. You're a child. Jerry. Alright, Sally. If you had one day in paradise, what are you doing? Jerry. Jerry. What are you doing? Stop. You're fired, Jerry. Leave.
All right.
Yeah. See ya. Would you mind telling the people at home why you love the Paradise Coast so much?
The people are nice sometimes when they're not nice, and I really like my store, and Are you kidding me? There's not even anything on these cards. Where did it go?
I left the interview early because I was super bored. I went to have a drink, another drink, and 2 others. I wanted to find out what makes the Paradise Coast tick and who is giving everyone crabs. So I went straight to the source and had a sit down with local boat captain Billy Smits to talk about boat captaining things or something. Mr. Smits, can I call you Billy?
No. You could call me the Barnacle.
The what?
You could call me the Barnacle.
The Barnacle?
Just call me the Barnacle, and that's fine.
Okay, Mr. the Barnacle, can you...
This was
starting to get super weird.
The Barnacle?
The Barnacle?
That's it.
The Barnacle.
Why do they call you the Barnacle?
Well, I was a young kid, and it was the rough seas, and I fell overboard, and I happened to just latch onto the side of the boat, and I stayed there for like 5 hours, and nobody knew I was gone. And then, they saw me, and then I scratched somebody on the neck.
This man is completely insane, but I needed to hear more. So what inspired you to be a captain?
That's easy. This guy. He trained Wolverine.
He then went on to list his other inspirations, including Captain Planet, Captain Crunch, movie star Chris Evans, and the skipper from Gilligan's Island. Why did you come to the Paradise Coast?
Because it's beautiful. There's beautiful beaches. There's beautiful babes. Great restaurants. Pinch's Crab Shack. I caught all the crabs there with no net. I put them in there in the ice. I caught them with my teeth because I'm one crazy sea captain.
This, of course, was an understatement.
Because my motto is I refuse to think.
That says refuse to sink.
Oh, it really does.
What do you do for fun around here?
Well, I go fishing a lot, and I talk to seagulls. They listen to me. If I had wings, I'd fly away with them, but I don't. So I'm a human. But that's about it. And I usually cruise around on my boat, and I listen to Fat Funky Beats.
Speaking of rap music, my sound guy has been known to spit a little. Is that right, Carl? Why don't you give the Barnacle a tiny taste?
I keep it player, why some choose to play it safe. But check the resume, it's risky business in the AA. And I've been witness to this history ever since the 10th grade.
Hey, that's pretty fresh.
The freshest and best in town.
Super fresh.
We can't fake fresh.
My man. I feel like I learned absolutely nothing from my time with the Barnacle. The interview dragged on for the better part of 3 days, and I was no closer to accomplishing whatever it is I was doing here. What am I doing here? Huh. However, he did eventually share some useful information, where I could find fantastic seafood done the Italian way, where old men in sleeveless shirts flock as if it was a Werther's Original convention. The place? Bravo. Owned by billionaire Playboy restaurateur Willard Clean Plates Murphy, who insisted that the interview be held in the superfluous bathtub of his restaurant's public restroom. This is where he handles all things from cleaning pots and pans, wiping that plate, and even quality control as seen here. I found that Mr. Murphy's voice is like that of an angel, but he never learned to speak actual words. How he became so successful? This reporter wishes he knew. So why did you choose this area over any other area in Florida? And yes, that was his dish rag. Okay, what the f? This is where this reporter decided to end the interview with Mr. Murphy. Don't, clean place, don't cry. You're gonna make me cry. See? Now I'm crying. Though a touching moment had passed, I still had to tell Mr. Murphy, that was gross, and got the hell out of there as soon as I could. I was overcome with the desire to buy a thing, and quite possibly some stuff. The Paradise Coast is chock full of endless boutiques and malls in which one can satisfy the urge to spend money on things they don't need. Like, I bought this hammock thing that you put bananas on. It's a banana hammock. I'm gonna put it in my kitchen. You know, conversation. Oh, you record. We're still I found myself at the Mercado to speak with Lena Money Pockets McMasterson. What's with all these nicknames? What would you say your favorite part of the Paradise Coast is?
Whatever you want, you can have it here.
Wait, whatever I want, I can have it here? Like anything?
Whatever you want.
So you're telling me whatever I want?
Whatever you want.
I can have it here?
You can have it here.
Wait, what did you say?
Whatever you want, you can have it here.
Anything? So you're saying whatever I want, I can have it here?
Whatever you want.
Are you serious? What? This is truly amazing. What about this? That's what I'm talking about. How do I look? How do I look? How do I look? Be honest.
Great.
Huh. This is silly. I already have a beard. Why would I want another beard?
Just start whenever?
Yeah, start whenever you want.
Okay.
Yeah, this is, just consider it your show. It's the Lena Money Pockets McMasterson show. Starring Lena Money Pockets McMasterson.
I think what people love about the Paradise Coast is the fact that it's so laid back here.
Pretty laid back. Yeah, you seem pretty laid back.
The Mercado is really a hot spot specifically for...
What? Drugs? Where do you find this type of thing around here?
You'll find it up and down the Paradise Coast.
How often does this type of thing happen around here?
From 10 a.m. until 2 o'clock in the morning.
From 10 a.m. till 2 a.m. That's insane. Are you on drugs?
Me personally?
Yes, you personally. I'm asking you a question.
I asked if you're on drugs right now. Are you on drugs right now? Drugs? Have you taken any substances today?
Really, it's a very relaxed place.
I can see why it's a very relaxed place. Everybody's on drugs.
That's why I live here.
Obviously, that's why you live here.
People love it here.
What kind of people live out here in the Paradise Coast?
Tons of wildlife.
Okay. The Paradise Coast is a place that has it all. Fantastic boutiques, great outdoor activities, fine restaurants, and beautiful malls. The only thing that tops the scenery is the wonderful business owners that act as the glue to hold it all together. One thing's for certain, as soon as you visit the Paradise Coast, you want to get the hell out of here as soon as possible. Yeah, I know what it says. No, I'm aware of that. Fine. Roll again, we gotta do it again. One thing's for certain, as soon as you visit the Paradise Coast, you'll never want to leave. I can't say this. I'm not gonna say it. One thing's for certain, as soon as you come to the Paradise Coast, you'll never want to leave. This place is a dump. It was then I realized I was sharing company company with a convicted felon.
This is gonna be way harder than. Okay, do that again.
It was then I know.
And I talk to seagulls, and people think that's crazy, but I really talk to them. They listen to me. If I had wings, I'd fly away with them.
Sally, what's that? Sorry, Sally, what's that? I'm gonna point you over that way, off screen.
Oh, right, this is.
Over there. And I'm gonna cut to a scene of like somebody being murdered or something inside of your store. I don't know. No, that. It's pretty fucked up.
I don't even know. It's like, whoa, it should be the turtles having sex. You have to let us know you're gonna do this stuff.
I'm gonna do it before.
Oh my god.
Fat Funky Beats.
Speaking of fat funky beats, do you have bags for hands? That's what I'm asking you.
What? And I used to pickpocket.
H-bags. Can I call you H-bags? That's pretty weird. I'm not going to. All right, Sally. How long?
Do it again. That's awesome.
So, all right, H-bags. Do you mind if I call you H-bags?
I do. Yeah,
You do.
I do.
And then I scratch somebody on the neck.
Sorry. Scratch somebody on the neck. You're fired, Jerry.
Golly.
Yeah, like, but a gentle pause, but like where you're
Kind of tap it like gently so we can see your fingernails. There you go. Alright.
What kind of do-re-mi you pulling? Scratch. Cheddar.
Cheez-Its.
Greenbacks. Cheez-Its.
Few $100s.
That's not that much. That's not that much at all. She's gonna be closed.
Like, dude, I don't even know who you are.
I'm a pretty important man.
Well, how much money did you make
That's really
today?
none of your business.
How much money?
It's none of your business.
No, this says wow. And it says wow because every time I'm voicing the sales, it says wow. And it's, it's not a mom tattoo.
I'm pretty sure everybody thinks it is.
It's not a mom tattoo at all.
Shit. Damn it. Describe the Paradise Coast in 37 words. You have 10 seconds. That's what I was just laughing at. Alright. Pretty much hate this place, don't you? And based off your last answer, you can even come up with 37 words to describe.
You gave me 10 seconds.
I could create a 100-word list in half the time.
Really? Let's hear. But what do you like about this place?
I don't like this place. Done. Alright.
Do you want to finish or?
Oh yeah, I want to finish my cupcake. this interview is over.